They've been with us here most of the night. Light lake breeze will develop later today, and that's why the temperatures will generally stay in the lower 40s right along the shoreline. Quick look at the opening day weather history here across here at Progressive Field, Cleveland, all the different ballparks here. When we look back at Old Cleveland Stadium, League Park, and I also checked all of the opening days, although they really weren't called opening day back in the 1800s, when Cleveland baseball was still played professionally in the National League and what was called the National Association back in 1871. It was played on the Near East Side at different places, really small, basically fields back then. But we do have weather history and weather data that goes back that far. And when we look back, more than half of those, the temperature is above 60 degrees. Now that's a little misleading because opening day more than 100 years ago was in early May because the season was a lot shorter. In fact, when we look at all the different big-time ballparks, and we're going back, League Park, which started in 1890, and then all the way through last season, the warmest was in 1899 at League Park at 84 degrees. Warmest ever at what was Jacobs Field was 72 in 2000. And then Progressive Field also 5 years ago. Remember, we had that temperature of 32. Of course, we had the big snow out back in 2007, and then they had to moved the game to Milwaukee. I believe that was in 2007. The very first season of professional baseball in Cleveland was in 1871. They were called the Cleveland Forest Cities. That was May 11th. All right, take a look at our current weather here. Here are your temperatures. Low 40s Cleveland, light lake breeze, mid 40s in the suburbs, near 50 as we head south of Akron and Canton. Upper 30s will drop quickly into the high 30s between 7 and 8 p.m. Some frost tonight, upper 20s to around 30. Another range in temperature tomorrow, most areas in the lower 50s. Over the next couple of days, especially on Easter Sunday, there's really only 3 weather systems. One off the East Coast on the Carolina coastline, a line of showers through the middle of the country, and rain in the Pacific Northwest, and that's it. Temps for us, 52 tomorrow, near 60 on Easter Sunday, and the driest and the warmest stretch of weather combined since early November. We're not anticipating any rain through at least next Friday and Saturday. Temperatures next week will be averaging in the 60s and 70s across a good chunk of the middle of the country. Here's your 8-day forecast. You can check it out online, fox8.com, and I have all those numbers here on opening day weather history on my weather blog. If you go to Scott's World of Weather on Google, I also posted it on Twitter. You can type in your email right there on the right, and then you can get everything automatically sent to your email when I update my weather blog there. So we go back and look at some of the weather history here on opening day. Have a great holiday weekend. Have a great opening day, everyone.